Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the power of positivity. Actually, it's part 3, as we have done some exercises before, part 1 and part 2. But there is so much about positivity, and let's explore further today. We'll start with a 1-minute silent meditation. Everyone, sit and relax. Relax your body. Take few deep breaths in and out and feel the calm, the silence. It's a calm and beautiful morning, and I feel happy that I have made this time for myself to spend few minutes and the next 2.5 hours exploring deep within me. As I deeply breathe in and breathe out, and as I feel the inner silence, I put aside any other thoughts. They can all wait for me. And I am ready to spend the time with myself. In this inner silence, I can see myself, and I can see all the emerging positive values, positive qualities I hold within, that I express in my interactions with others. It's only me and my values, the inner silence, the calm and peace. So I tell to myself that I'm loving this moment with myself, and I'm ready to explore further all the positive qualities I hold within. So welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining again. I will just quickly brief what are the sessions we have done so far. We started with positivity, the part 1 and part 2 in the late May and beginning June. And then we did building resilience, valuing the self, and spirituality in practice in parts. So positivity part 1 and part 2, we looked through what are the benefits of positive thinking. So valuing the self, that explores that as we are aware of the positive qualities we hold within, that's valuing self, that will show in our actions. And then as we become more and more aware about our qualities within, so we become ourselves, inspired to be me. And the thought exchange, that also teaches us, it takes us through how to exchange negative thought into positive. And in part 2, we did surfacing positive thoughts again, more that is within, submerged, how to bring it out to our conscious actions. We learned appreciating others, that true appreciation, following the 4 rules of being sincere, being specific, being finding the quality, and no spoiler, no negative comment to that. And then also the action plan, thoughts into action, that how I can take that discovered positive thoughts into action. And today we are moving further with the part 3. Whether you have attended these exercises or not, doesn't matter, but who are joining back, welcome back. Who are new, it still doesn't matter. You will discover the positive qualities within you. So I look forward to spend the next 2.5 hours with you. This is Anu joining from Canada, Vancouver. I'm into research. I do research in the pharmaceutical industry for drug discovery. And I'm with Brahma Kumaris about 10 years, and with the values program about 1 year. And it's all about meditation and exploring values within me. So these programs help me a lot to be myself, to display positive qualities in my actions. So I'm very happy to be a part of this group and as a facilitator to bring you these exercises. Now I will hand it over to Dr. Manoj, who would be facilitating with me today. So
Thank you, sister, for the introduction of what we did in the last two sessions of positivity. I'm Manoj. I am a doctor by profession. I call it pediatric nephrology, which is specializing in kidney problems in children. I am in Pune. I am attached to Jahangir and KM Hospital here for people in Pune who know these hospitals. And I have been associated with Vihasa since 2014, so 6 years from now. And thanks to Dr. Ashok Mehta for introducing me to this program. He's also around with us. So I would like to introduce Dr. Ashok Mehta. He is the medical director of our hospital of Brahma Kumaris in Mumbai, and also the director of the Global Hospital in Mount Abu. And he's also the sort of medical director for the director of the medical wing of the Brahma Kumaris, which we have 18 wings. And this program of Vihasa, I'll be giving the introduction soon, but it has been developed by the Janki Foundation. So he is also the medical advisor to the Janki Foundation, and he's with us. We are very fortunate since the last 3 times. It's the 4th time he's with us now. So thank you so much, Dr. Mehta, for being there. And I would like to give it to you to give us a few blessings before we start something on positivity. So over to you, Dr. Mehta. You have to unmute yourself first. I think people
oh,
can't.
can't unmute.
No,
Okay,
no, yeah, I'll just allow participants to unmute. Can you unmute? Yeah, now he's done. Okay.
uh,
Yeah, so we can hear you now. Yeah.
Today is Independence Day. Best wishes on this
Thank you.
day.
Yeah.
Country's independence. We just heard the Prime Minister address the nation from the ramparts of the Red Fort. Another thing is, this is a third session on positivity. As a matter of fact, if I have to introduce Brahma Kumaris to anybody, I always say, you may not believe in anything else, but this is a school of positive thinking. We always believe that power of thought is something that makes your life, that makes a difference in your total existence. And therefore, I think this is a very important module for all of us. And we will certainly enjoy the power of positivity to develop in our professional and our personal life through some of the exercises. I'm very happy that we are able to do this program through virtual atmosphere, through the virtual learning. This has made immense possibilities of taking this program across the entire country to different universities, different institutions. People have been talking for a long time, and we have been almost telling everybody that we should introduce this program of values in healthcare, a spiritual approach, to the graduate students of medicine, paramedical sciences, as well as to postgraduates or interns. So that's going to make a lot of difference in their future endeavors. Their thinking will change, their value system will change, and I think it is going to overall influence the life of a good doctor. I won't take much of your time, but to say that we are very happy that Manoj Bhai, Anu Bhan, Praful Bhai, and his whole group of people have been able to develop this program. And it's bound to keep on improving as we proceed further and further. All the best wishes for today.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mehta, for your wishes. And also thank you for reminding that today is Independence Day. I had actually forgotten it, though I knew when I got up in the morning. It's 15th August. But it's a good thought to share that on this Independence Day, let us pledge that come what may, whatever is the situation outside, my state of mind should be independent of things happening outside. And we'll try to explore that through going into the depths of positivity exercises today. Though these are the last 3 exercises of the module, but don't feel disheartened for people who haven't done the 2 parts before, because as we always keep saying, each and every part of the module is mutually exclusive. So you don't have to worry. Even if we start from the last exercise today, you'll still be able to have the same experience. So let's move on to a little bit of warming up. I know quite a few participants, but quite a few are new as well. If we can just move on to the next slide, Anu sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, you had to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to thank Dr. Ashok Mehta. It's always such a great pleasure and inspiration to see you here, and that brings our energy high up, and definitely with that high energy we'll explore more and get more. Thank you for being here. And yes, happy Independence Day to everyone. And as Dr. Manoj said, yes, we should be independent of the situations outside. Let not our positive, that pool of positive energy we hold within should be ever diminish or go anywhere. So with that, let's start with our warming up. You want to do it, Manoj brother?
Yes,
Or yeah.
it was scheduled for me. Thank you. Okay, so I also would like to acknowledge we don't have Praful Bhai with us. There's some medical emergency, so he is not around with us. But incognito, he's there definitely, and he has been sharing this Zoom through the Jagdamba Pune Bhavan website, through that Jagdamba Bhavan. So thanks to him for that as well. So let's move on. Sister Anu helped us with a small welcome meditation of a couple of minutes when we started the session. It was all about igniting that positivity within. So my question to all of you is, what positive thought you had about yourself during that meditation at the start of the session? If you weren't able to do, no worries. If you have joined later, please don't be again disheartened. Just think of one positive thought right now at this moment before we go on to the exercises which you have about yourself. So, and let it be very spontaneous. Don't think on it quite a bit. Just let it be spontaneous. What positive thought, maybe on this Independence Day, independent of outside situations, you have? So, I think all positive thoughts are full of values. They are value based. So what we can do now is we can take a quick sharing from all of y'all. There are 2 ways I can do. Y'all can feel free to type in the chat box, and also some of you can speak as well. So can I request the participants to raise hands, the virtual hand, so that I can see on the participant list, and then y'all can keep sharing. Anyone raising hands? If not, I'll just start sequentially. We'll start with Arush. You want to share? Yeah, go ahead, Arush. Yeah.
People are also putting on the chat box, but we'll welcome few sharing. Speak it up.
So you can just write down from the chat box whatever it is. In the meantime, others can start speaking. If not Arush, we can go ahead with Aruna Khurana.
Shanti.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Shanti.
Yeah, the positive thought is which just came into my mind is I am improving and all others are improving.
Good. So I am improving and all others are good. Okay. Fine. We move on to Nisarg. Nisarg Shah. Okay. Vinaya Malwankar. Vinaya, are you there?
Are you asking me, sir?
Who is speaking?
I am Dr. Vasant Sharma, sir.
Okay, go ahead, Dr. Sharma. Tell us.
Om Shanti, sir. Building resilience, I think, is the value which is need of the hour, sir.
Okay, so you want to say the positive thought for today is I am resilient. Okay, thank you.
Sir.
Yeah. So
I'm in Jaipur, sir.
yeah, okay. Next, Galaxy J7 wants to speak. Okay, I don't know. The moment I tell you all to speak, you all just go on the mute mode. Okay, Nisarg Shah.
Oh, they can't unmute? Okay.
No, they can unmute. You have to unmute, Nisarg. Yeah, we can't hear you. Yeah, go ahead now. Yeah. Oh, again you unmuted.
You muted.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to a very wonderful experience, and I was wondering whether whatever I learn here can be translated to my college experience with the college students who are all youth.
Okay, so what's the positive thought quickly? That it's a wonderful
I'm
thing.
looking forward to a very wonderful experience here.
Okay, so you're looking forward to that. Good. Dobrial. Dobrial. Yes, go ahead. Yeah.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Happy Independence Day. I feel myself as an honest person. I'm a truthful person, and these are the positive things about me.
Okay, I'm an honest person. Good. Exploring positivity. Thank you, Aruna. Oh, sorry, we finished Aruna. There is one more Aruna who is unmuted since a long time but not speaking. You can take your time or put in the chat box. Vinaya, you want to share? Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, Om Shanti. Yeah, feeling
Yeah.
really blessed to be part of this session is what I feel. You know, I'm divinely chosen, and best thing today came to my mind is how I can really achieve the freedom from unreasonable desires. You know, and really put this body and soul to the better use. Thank you.
Okay, so hope Sister Anu has gathered one of the positive thought from this. Shaila. Okay, if not,
Feeling
go ahead.
energetic to attend the class.
Good. So you're feeling energetic to attend the session. Thanks. Arush. Okay. Yes.
Good morning, Dr. Arush this side. Sorry, there was some network issue.
No problem.
So I just happy Independence Day to all, and really pleasure to be on this session. The positive thought, as I pinged in, freedom from stress. That's what I'm looking at.
He
Freedom
wrote
from
on the chat
stress.
box. Yeah, he wrote
Okay.
on the chat box too. Thank you.
Kushagra Srivastav. Okay. If not, Vidhi. Next. Vidhi Bhairwani. Yeah.
Detachment from behavior and situations.
Right. So you'd want to be detached. It's a good positive thought. Thank you. Ravindra Kumar. I would just want you all to be a bit attentive and prompt when your name is being pronounced to save time, if not followed by Gitika. Okay. Shraddha Nurge. Okay. Followed by RN. RN is there.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
happy
go ahead.
to attend. I'm happy to attend, able to attend this positivity program third, because I miss initial two programs.
Okay, good. Thank you. So you're happy to attend. That's a good positive thought. Hima Varsha. Yes.
Acceptance. I want to take acceptance today. To accept everything and everyone.
Yes. So you want to accept self and everyone. Good.
Yes.
Dinesh. Yes.
I hope happy Independence Day. I thought to go with the best of the moment without having any expectations in this.
Right. So no expectations. Good. You all are attentive now. Everyone is doing on time. Perfect. Thank you. Pankaj Rathi. Okay.
Om Shanti. I'm blessed to be part of this call, and this keeps on reminding me that I should be doing the regular meditation and live a stress-free life.
Right. Okay. Good. Thank you. Mahesh Patne. Yes.
I feel positivity of courage.
Positivity of courage. Okay. So you're courageous. Okay. Good. Thank you. Shashikant Shinde. Okay, if not, then I'll just take a few more. Like people who want to raise hands. Yeah, Rita, go ahead.
Yeah, what I have learned from this programs all these weeks is I've been able to become more uh, uh, independent, more, I'm not able to explain very clearly, but I'm definitely more in control of myself. And I'm
So,
feeling very happy about it.
okay, so in control and happy. Good. Thank you. Hima,
Yes.
Varsha, followed by RN, followed by Shaila. I think these are the last three pending. Hima, yes.
I'm already done. I'm already done. I have
Oh, you're
told
done.
you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Shaila and RN.
Shaila also did, I think.
Okay, and RN and Lenovo or Galaxy. So fine. So I think quite a few of you have shared, almost 90%. So let's move on to the next slide, please. Yeah, you can just show
Yes.
them.
Yeah. Okay.
See this. Yeah. So good, majority of y'all are very happy, the chosen ones, to have found out time on this Independence Day to be independent of negativity from outside. And these are those beautiful thoughts which y'all have shared, that y'all want to be caring, sharing, freedom from stress, stress-free. I am improving, I am in control, I'm feeling energetic, I'm feeling blessed. I'm sorry, I'm very fast. I don't want to give you time to see where I'm reading from, but it is just full of positive thoughts. So your entire conscious layer is full of all these positive thoughts. Okay, thank you, Sister Anu, and we'll move on to the next slide for the introduction of Vihasa. This may be a bit of repetition for people who are attending it regularly, but bear with us because there are a few new entrants as well. It will be just next 5 minutes about what Vihasa is. As you can see, Dr. Mehta also told you its values in healthcare, a spiritual approach. ASA stands for a spiritual approach, and it's a personal and team development program exclusively designed actually for medical professionals, but now we do it for all professionals, irrespective of whether it's medical or non-medical. Next, please. So what we do in this program is, as I mentioned, for all practitioners. We'll move on to the next slide. It all burns down to healing yourself. So as you can see, Dadi Janki on the right hand side, our late Dadi Janki, she was the administrative head so far of Brahma Kumari's March this year when she left the body. And she was once admitted in the hospitals in NHS in UK. And she saw that the doctors and nurses who were coming there for the daily rounds were experiencing a lot of burnout, and they had a low self-esteem. Their morale was a bit low, though they were smiling looking at her, but the smile was a very plastic smile. It was not something coming from within. So she approached a group of professionals over there. These are those happy faces in front of you. You can see all those. And they comprised of the Janki Foundation for Spirituality in Healthcare. That was the foundation which was developed in her name. And she asked those people, these are the people who understand the mind very well. As you can see, their job profiles are mentioned in front of you on the list. So they understand the human mind very well. So she approached them. She said that we have to serve these people. You know, these yogis and these senior Brahma Kumari, Rajogi sisters and brothers, or we call them dadis, their entire life is for service. Even getting admitted to the hospital, their thought process is not even positive, it is highly elevated, that how can I serve these people? Forget about the illness, what they have, but it is all about how I can serve them. I'm sure Dr. Mehta will resonate with that because he came into knowledge because of Dadi Gulzar, who was also admitted, operated on her for something. And he saw that this patient is something very different. She's so calm and cool, and I'm highly positive she has no pain at all. So I mean, he was inspired by her and he came into knowledge because of that. So coming back to again Dadi Janki, so she inspired these people, and these people have brainstormed for 4 years, and all the credit of coming out with all these beautiful exercise in every module goes to them, because they have sat down 4 years, imagine, and came out with 8 modules. And each of these modules, as I mentioned, is exclusive, mutually exclusive, and each of the exercise also are highly independent of each other. If you don't do one exercise, don't feel bad that I haven't done that, but you can catch up with the next exercise and you will still feel a part of the module. So going on to the next slide. The three key principles of this program, first important one is you have to heal yourself. It's mentioned physician heal thyself because it was for medical professionals कि डॉक्टर पहले अपने आप को ठीक करो. But what I like to say is for all other professionals or for any person, you can be your own physician. You have to start your own self-healing. And you're also fortunate that on this Saturday weekend, which is also a national holiday, you're able to give time to self, to explore that positivity, which is like in the core inside. The soul is full of positivity, but their entire subconscious mind is hidden with the conscious mind of negativity layers. So today we'll be exploring, try to remove out that negativity from the top surface layer and go into the depths of positivity within. So we are on a good journey, expedition of diving deep within positivity. The second key principle is I like to call it facilitated experiential learning, whereby all of you are aware that you'll be sitting in groups with each other and you'll be learning from each other's experience. And mind well, you have to be in an appreciative mode. We have covered appreciation in detail, as Anu sister already told you in the part 2, which we did in the first week of June, almost 2 months from now. But we'll be doing another activity on appreciating others, which will again help you to rekindle that value of appreciation inside. And all these exercises, as I was telling you, are based on this underlying principle of appreciative inquiries, that whenever you inquire from anyone, you should have that deep appreciation inside for that soul who's sitting in front of you, so that you emanate or vibrate that frequency of positivity towards that soul, and the soul starts feeling good in your presence. So I'm sure all of you are, by your warming up, you all have already told me all those beautiful positive thoughts, so you are ready to explore that. And the last key principle, though is last, but it's very important, not the least, but whatever you learn here, you should be able to translate back into your personal and professional life. You should be able to translate whatever exercises you are doing into your day sort of, whatever your day is full of those challenges, you should be able to translate them into that place of yours. So that's the last key principle. We have the next few slides now. This is the basic rule of facilitated experiential learning, that if you hear something, you tend to forget it. If you see something on the television or on the media, you remember it. But when you do something by yourself, you tend to understand and it remains with you forever. So whatever exercises we do here are all made of, all of them are self-reflection exercises. And you will be sharing with each other in a supportive environment, by which I mean we'll be there with you all as your facilitators, playing soft music, trying to push you into a little bit of visualization, meditation, so that you are able to experience that. You know, all these Vihasa sessions are beautiful because we are not in a lecturing mode. No one is sitting here to give you a lecture on positivity. You Google positivity, you'll get n number of material on positivity. But as they say in Hindi, अभी ज्ञान सुन के पेट बहुत भर गया है, अभी उल्टी आ रही है actually. In the sense, like अभी बहुत सुना है, अभी हमें कुछ अनुभव कराओ. So that's what Dadi says. Even in Avyakt Murli's Baba says that Anubhav ki authority bano. Let these people experience. So these are all experiential sessions, and I'm sure you are going to enjoy, even if we are doing just a few exercises in 2.5 hours. But each exercise has a lasting impact on everyone, which even I have experienced while I mean all the time when I'm doing Vihasa, I feel it all the time very new, because every time I interact with the audience, it's a new audience, and the exercise is definitely a new one. Though I have done it so many times in the past, but the outcome, the output which comes out from you all is absolutely always a new one. So that's about this learning. And next 2 slides will tell us about the modules and the tools. Next one, please. So these are the learning tools quickly. You will be doing a visualization activity with Anu's sister shortly. So visualization is something to do from the third eye, from the inner eye. It is used as a potential for people to achieve success in their life. Meditation, which I'll be taking you into subsequently, it's to calm your mind and to give your mind a direction so that it becomes more powerful to deal with daily circumstances. You are constantly reflecting, by which I mean you are constantly thinking. We'll be giving you jobs to do, so you're thinking inside. It's called in Hindi a beautiful word, Manan Chintan. Then appreciation we have covered already. We'll be doing again one activity today on that. While you sit in groups, make sure you're listening to each other, not hearing. So hearing is something casual on a superficial level, but listening is more from the depth of the heart and with full attention, which I'm sure you're doing right now as well. And last two tools, creativity and playfulness. These are the ones usually practiced more in childhood, like craft and drawing taught to children when they are young. It helps in stimulating the right brain, which is the intuitive brain, the creative brain. So it really helps in healing the soul. Next slide will tell you about the modules we have done. So so far we have done 4. We are finishing positivity today. We have already done valuing the self, spirituality in healthcare, and building resilience. So in the last, by around 11 o'clock when we finished today, 11:30, sorry. So I would just ask you all to write on the chat box from values, peace, compassion, and cooperation. These are the remaining 4 modules. I'll repeat: values, peace, compassion, and cooperation. So these are the 4 pending. So which one do you want for the next time? So it will, like public demand में है वैसे भी. तो आपकी demand होगी तो whichever you all want, we'll be taking that. So with this, I finished the introduction, and now I hand it over to Sister Anu to take us into the first activity. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, Manoj brother. And there are a few new people have joined. The other Aruna is keep asking, she can't hear. It is from her end, so I just have put that in the chat box. Okay, so we are all ready. Let me see the music. Okay, so I will share the screen. So these are the modules, and we are doing positivity part 3 today. So just a little reflection moment that what positivity can do to us. It improves our health. The benefits are immense. Improves health, makes us feel light, energetic, calm, decision-making power. But most of all, it makes us aware about our own thought pattern. So what am I thinking? And it also, as we'll do the next exercise, will let us see that I can choose and change that thought pattern when I'm not liking it. So positivity means knowing all the values we hold within and using them. So this exercise will be a visualization that we say third eye, means I think of something and I picture it. It's very clear in front of me. I should be able to see it and make it happen or experience it more clearly that I am there. So this exercise is SOS. Whoever have joined in the past, I think they will remember we did it, but this is a powerful tool we all have to know. This can form the basis of our life to keep it calm, happy, light, and choosing positive thought. So what does it stand for? S is stop. Then comes O, observe. Then comes steer, move it, turn it. But stop. So let's think about stop. Can we stop? Is there any moment when you have experienced the stop, total stop? Well, we can't stop thinking, but yes, when you are doing something, think about it, something that you like, reading a book or any activity, or even cooking and all, when you are totally merged in that activity, you love doing it, it's kind of a stop for you. So you're still engaged in thoughts, but it's a stop because with good thought, but here we'll use that stop to check the energy. If it is negative, I can change it. This is what we'll experience. So S, it's like, as we said, stop or standing back. So you can feel the silent space between the situation and you. You can separate yourself. That situation is outside. We are independent of that situation. I have to take myself away from the situation, standing back, not always flowing with the negative thought or energy. And then observing means see where your thoughts are leading you to. So you stood back and you are observing that what is the energy? Where is it taking me? How am I feeling? How am I experiencing? And when you can observe that, you will change it. You will steer it. That steer your thinking to where you want it to be. Means what you want to feel. You can take your thought towards it. This is a power each one of us have. So today, as we'll do this visualization, I hope you will realize that power that you hold within. So let's see how you will feel. So for that, ready, I will put the music, relax, and just give in to the music. Any other thought? We don't look at it now. Let's look at this exercise only. So again, sit comfortably and relax your body. You have to see yourself. So I'm going to stop my video. Just see yourself, visualize how you can flow with the thought and experience it. Sit comfortably, straight and relaxed. Let your body relax. Feel the muscles of the body completely relaxing. And let your breathing become easy. You can feel your breathing that is so gentle and calm. It's steady and in a rhythm. And at this moment, slowly your thoughts quieten down. Just you and yourself relaxed, with breathing relaxed, thoughts calm, slowed down. Now, think of a difficult or unresolved situation in your working life or anything that is right now in front of you. A difficult and unresolved situation. Picture that scene as though from a distance, as if you are watching it in a movie from far away. You are seeing that situation playing out. So you're not affected, you're just observing the scene from a safe place, as if looking at it on a screen. You are an observer looking on. So as you see the scene, now ask yourself, what is the interaction like? You see yourself in that scene and the other people. So what is the interaction like? And what thoughts and feelings are being experienced and exchanged? Either you are giving out an energy in your action or others. What are the thoughts and feelings that are being exchanged between you and others? What is each person's body language? And what is the expression on your face? What is the atmosphere? What effect is it having on your body? How are you feeling in your body as you are so closely seeing the scene? And what effect does it have on others around you? You are seeing it very clearly. What is the outcome? Having seen the scene, now be silent for a moment and allow yourself to be calm. And in that calmness, you feel to that positive inner space of you. Now in that inner silence of yourself, as all the values are emerging, imagine what value or quality you would like to bring to that situation. Find out what quality or value you would like to bring to that situation. That can give a positive direction to the scene. Now, put this quality into your mind. Really hold it and tune into it. See that quality, sense it, feel it, hear it, and touch it. That one quality. And feel that quality is going into your whole being. That energy of that quality, the value, is flowing through your muscles, your face, your shoulders, your chest, your back, your skin, in fact, into your whole being. You're completely filled with that value. You are experiencing that one quality and value that will give a positive direction to that situation, the scene. Beautiful. Now, having taken time to create new thoughts, picture another screen close to you, in front of the previous one. Play that same scene again, but with your chosen qualities in action. See, in this new scene, you are playing out with those new qualities that you have just chosen and filled up yourself. Can you see your positive qualities or values affecting that situation and interaction? Reflect on this for a few moments. The new positive quality is in action from your end. So what is the interaction like now? What are your thoughts or feelings? What is your body language? the expression on your face? What is the effect on your body? How do you feel? What is the atmosphere like? What is the effect on others? And what is the outcome now? The new scene with the new qualities from deep within your positive energy. Do you see how you have changed the scene and you can see it in front of you? Do you see a positive outcome? Do you see how the feeling has changed? This is your inner power. Whenever you feel negative, you can stop and let the positive quality, the value emerge from within you and let it flow to the situation that will make you feel good, relaxed, happy. It will give you the beautiful outcome. So for this scene, now think, what other positive qualities can you use in this situation or interaction? So as you think of values and qualities, you can see many more. And now, as you just reflect on the two scenarios, check what is the difference you find. What is that you let go of? What have you added? What is that positive quality or qualities that you can see? Now, slowly come back to the awareness of this room, of being here in the session, and take a few deep breaths and relax, feel relaxed. Hold on to that visualization, the experience, realization of change. Thank you, everyone. I hope you had a good experience. You could see really a scene that you could change in front of you just by bringing the value from deep within you. We can take one or two sharings actually, if anybody wants to share. Anyone? I hope you all were following, seeing the same situation in your life, own life, and you could figure out, you could discover the positive values that could help your situation. Anyone who can share? Just for according to time, we don't have much time, but one or two sharing. Anybody can, you can raise your hand, electronic hand, please. Okay, so Vinaya, you can go ahead, please share. You can unmute yourself, Vinaya. Have you raised your hand for this exercise? Anybody? Anyone else? Okay, Mahesh, you can unmute yourself and please share. Thank you.
Yeah. I bring, I mean, what to say? Uh, I had a good experience with this, the visualization, what you taught, and the positivity, what we have to think. For example, I will give one example. Like I have been associated with these Brahma Kumaris from the past 2 years, and one example like I would like to give is I was working. I have been working in the same company for 12 to 30 years now. I did not have the courage to move on. I kind of stuck in one job only. So I did some Raj Yoga meditation and all these positivity videos I watched on from the Brahma Kumaris, and I got a courage to move on from this company. It's kind of I was like stuck in the one job only. I did not have the courage to speak up with my manager to tell him that I have to move on from this job for my betterment. So recently, one of the Brahma Kumari's videos had this visualization power. If you visualize anything, you can get it. In this kind of situation, also, I'm following this visualization meditation and all, and I was continuously doing this visualization for changing the job. So I recently, yesterday only, I got a new offer from a new company, and whatever I was expecting, and that it is more than that.
Okay,
Uh,
so
so, so that is the power of visualization actually, and the thinking of positive thinking.
right. So thank you so much. That was beautiful sharing. And that is how what we want, we can visualize and achieve. Yes. And it needs to bring out those values of courage or patience that you held on to and kept on moving, and it came to you. Thank you so much, Mahesh.
I thank Brahma Kumari's Institute for this change. Thanks a lot.
Okay, Vinaya, you can unmute. Others can unmute. Yeah, there you go. Vinaya, you can.
Yeah. It was a wonderful, wonderful experience. So it was indeed, we could stop, we could observe, our experience, and then steer the thoughts. So while doing this exercise, I could experience, the quality of acceptance emerging, and see myself with that quality, and the quality of crisp communication, because that is what I think I need when it comes to relationships and to being to the point. So it was a wonderful experience, and every time you do it, it's a new learning. You emerge yourself with uh, these qualities, maybe more in depth, because I have been doing this exercise for several times. I had heard Shivani Didi's video on this SOS, and it has been a wonderful, wonderful experience. Only thing I felt, like towards the end when you said, check the difference between the two scenes. So I think I just needed a little time to contemplate on exactly what did I let go, and so if we could get that few seconds more time, I think it would be really helpful. Thank you so much, Didi. Anna Didi, thank you.
Thank you, Vinaya, for bringing that up. I would tell everyone that yes, go and see the difference. That's your homework, to see what you let go and what came in to make that big difference in life. We would love to hear from everyone, but I think the time is not allowing us. But if it is very quick, we can hear from Rita. She wanted to speak for a long time. I mean, she raised hand. Quickly, can you say what is that you could let go if you want, or what is that you brought in? Okay, Rita, are you ready?
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. We can hear you.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Anu, yeah, all these weeks of listening, and it has really helped me, because I find I have been able have a lot of confidence to face.
Okay, we are losing you though. We can't hear you completely. So that's okay. So I can't hear you any further. So maybe also other people, Vidhi and all, if they wanted to share, maybe next exercise. Okay. So let's move on. You enjoyed it. Hold on to that feeling, and then Dr. Manoj is ready. So to take us to the next exercise. Thank you, brother.
Okay. So thank you, Sister Anu, for that beautiful visualization. All of you really enjoyed it. It was good. Let's move on to the next activity, which is all about, as you can see in front of you, recycling thoughts. So when you think of recycling, it's a very popular English word. Nowadays, everything is recycled. They try to make best out of waste, right? You know, I don't need to tell you all that. But let us try to understand what is this concept of recycling thoughts. You know, nowadays everyone uses a computer on your PC or your laptops. You have something called recycle bin. So whatever you want to delete from your computer, which you don't want, it is waste, is put in the recycle bin. But it remains in the recycle bin for some time, and then you can see it's like a waste box with full of papers inside. It is an image which you can see on your computers, and then it constantly asks you if you want to permanently delete it from your recycle bin. Then you have to click on that, and then it will permanently delete. So same thing applies to our mind. We have a lot of negative thoughts. They are going in the recycle bin inside. We have a bin. Our subconscious mind has a lot of bins, and one of them is the negative recycle bin. So unless you consciously take out time and effort to empty that negative recycle bin from the mind, it will remain permanently inside. And if it is permanently inside, you're not able to permanently delete it till that time, it will constantly disturb you. And that's what happens. So though we do beautiful visualizations, we are stopping, we are observing, and we are steering, but unless and until we have really deleted that folder of recycle bin from inside, it is difficult. So when you use the word recycle, there is something called vicious cycle. We use this word very commonly in our medical literature as well, that there is a vicious cycle. So for example, I'll give you a small day-to-day example. Like if you're going for examination, like say if I'm going for a DNB exam, there is something called DNB in medicine in our curriculum. DNB stands for Diplomat and National Board. It's a very authentic examination, and it's very tough. So very few people pass because the DNB examination is like you can't do any push and pull. You have to really genuinely be good to pass out the exam. So if can I request other people and Anu sister to just click on that unmute and themselves, because I can hear other noises as well. If you can do that, Anu sister, thank you. Yeah, and if I could request all of you all to be in the mute mode because there are a lot of background noises. Yeah, thank you. So if I'm going for that exam and if I have that thought in my mind, oh, यहाँ पे तो बैठे ही है fail करने के लिए, for any exam that way, for any professional exam, I'm sure all of you know that they say, हाँ ये लोग तो fail करने के लिए बैठे हैं. So if I have this negative thought, this fuels into other negative thoughts. Like the other negative thought which comes with that is, oh, I'm not confident. Oh, my self-esteem, my self-respect all goes down because I'm not confident about myself. And I give this negative thought to myself, ये तो बैठे ही fail करने के लिए है. Same thing is if you just go for a simple test of driving license. There also, again, it's a lot of push and pull in India. Abroad, you can't do that push and pull. It's genuine. You either pass or fail in the exam. Anu's sister knows that very well because she lives abroad and she drives herself. So again, if I have that in my mind, if I'm not confident and if I say, oh my God, मैंने practice नहीं किया, क्या होगा and all that. So this क्या होगा, all these. So not only these negative thoughts take away your time, but it's a big waste. And along with that, your entire positive energy is also fully sort of sucked off. And it creates a big vacuum inside, and that vacuum is still being filled by more and more vicious thoughts. So why not change these vicious cycle into a virtuous cycle? Virtuous cycle, by which I mean you create one singular positive thought. For example, I'm going for the DNB exam. I create, Oh, I have done my studies, I have put in all my hard work and effort, and I will be successful. Just one singular positive thought, and then the remaining positive thoughts will come in this virtuous cycle, and then it will keep fueling it. So positive thoughts will be fueled by your positive energy, and more positive thoughts will come. So this activity is all about removing this self-doubt, removing the self-criticism, removing the guilt factor, and improving on your willpower, improving on your self-confidence and self-respect and self-esteem. So this activity will help you to explore those things. So what I would like you all to do is, after this brief introduction, uh, go back into your life at some instance where it was highly negative, something was very challenging outside, very difficult for you, and then you were really in a very negative state of mind because of that thing. So you had a very bad cycle of negative thinking. You can see in front of you that square is red. We don't want red things. Red things scare us. So that cycle of negative thinking went on and on. So you have to write down. So think of that situation in your life which happened, and you were constantly thinking negative. So what are those negative thoughts? You have to write it down. And unless and until you write it down, you won't be able to get it out from from your system. So you have to write it down. After that, then you applied a break to that. Now in your SOS, you also applied a break. You said either stop or you stand back. So that break is the break of positive words. If not word, it could be just one single belief system. As I told you, I gave you an example of going for the DNB exam. I say to myself, Manoj, I have prepared quite hard. I have put in a lot of effort, and I will be confident, and I will win, and I will be successful. So these are a few words, positive words coming out from the positive belief system about self which I have. So write down those positive words, and based on those positive words, then you have the third cycle, which is the cycle of positive thinking, which starts. So see that uh, vicious cycle was inhibited by just those few positive words which came out from the belief system which I had. And mind well, I'm speaking about a positive belief system here. We have a lot of negative belief systems as well, like मैं तो कर ही नहीं पाऊंगा, मैं तो हूँ ही ऐसा, मैं तो हमेशा ही ऐसे करता हूँ. Those are negative self belief systems. So here we are wanting to focus on positive self belief system which you have inside, which will help you in changing your direction, so then you can steer it from negative to positive. So this activity was therefore preceded by this visualization, whereby now your thought process is highly positive, and we want you all to do this as a activity by yourself, self-reflective activity. I'll be playing a little bit of soft music. You churn on that, and then we'll tell you what to do, how to take the sharing. So I'll repeat. So think of a negative or challenging situation in life which you have gone through. Write down all those negative thoughts in that box. I'm sure you have a pen and paper handy with you. Then what positive words from your positive belief system you could spring out, a couple of words, and based on those words, how you changed in your negative cycle into a positive cycle, and what were those positive thoughts. Please jot them down as well. So for the next 5 to 6 minutes, please do that. So I'm sure all of you are writing down those vicious cycles and the virtuous cycles and the positive belief system. So maybe 1 or 2 more minutes, and then we can come back into the main group for sharing. So last 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, so welcome back. And I would want you all to now raise your hands, and I would just request the participants who are very silent, who feel, oh, it is good to hear all the time, but I think you should be involved, because I don't want the same people to keep sharing again and again, because it becomes like someone stealing the show. So, Vihasa, we all make sure that all the participants get a time, and also feel free to share. You all should not feel that the same people are just sharing again and again and they steal away the show. So, okay, Shraddha Nuragaon, finally I could see your surname. She's raised your hand. So, Shraddha, go ahead. Yeah. I think if you're not able to unmute yourself, I'll just help you. Okay. So, can you do that now, Shraddha? Yeah,
Yes,
go
sir,
ahead.
I can.
Yeah.
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 I have recently was in a situation which actually led me to insecurity, disheartened, and cheated. These were my feelings, negative thinking. Then positive words I could use is building resilience, forgiveness, self-control, and calmness. And then the cycle of positive thinking of my thoughts was I'm in total control of my thoughts. I can forgive, and now I'm feeling healthy and happy. Thank you.
Good. Thank you so much. So, what was that one singular positive word from your belief system you said that I am able to control, right?
Yeah, I'm in total control of my thoughts.
Total control. Perfect. Thank you. I think that's what you said before as well. I remember. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else raising hands, or I want to? I can start picking up on people. Okay, Atharv Kulkarni, go ahead.
Good morning, sir. Om Shanti. One last year, I'm playing. I'm a cricket player, and one day my selection was not happened. So I was feeling low. But after that, I was thinking that this is not over. I have to move forward by learning from my mistake, and I started motivating myself. I started giving myself positive affirmations like I'm successful being, I'm I'm successful player, and many more things. So it kept me positive, and I kept going.
Actually, you are breaking. You are breaking the word. You just said that I am successful and I can do it. So that was the positive word. Okay, and that changed your cycle, right? Okay. Thank you, Athar. Anyone else? People are
Good
showing
morning,
their
sir. This
Arush.
is
Okay.
Arush.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Just a quick one. Negative thinking is like recently I got an opportunity to fill in my promotion form in the company, right? So somewhere like probably I will let you know my point. It's not means I write it down, but at
I
the
don't know.
same
I'm
time,
not
this
able to hear you. Is it? I have.
now it's clear.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it better now?
Yeah. Now it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Manoj
Thank
bhai
you.
is clear.
Okay, so the negative thought, as I said, I got that opportunity, but at the same time, as you said, that fear in mind, right, whether I'll able to do it or not, that's there in the negative. Positive side, the self-belief. I feel I have nominated out of 10-15 people, so definitely I have something, therefore I'm there. So that's like the positive thing. But I have a quick one to you, sir. So the shift between these two, right, negative and positive, matlab, in some time I feel I am because of the self belief I'll be able to make it, but sometimes again I move to that second part in the negative or vicious circle, as you rightly said. So that's it from my side. So I'd like to understand. I'm sure that we're going to cover that in this session, but that's the shift, like how to be there. That's what definitely I would like to know.
Thank you. So, your self belief system, it's very dangerous. Sometimes your belief systems towards the self can be dangerous, as you rightly said, but then you have to think of positive things about self belief. So, which is good, which will take you. Any other hands? We have a bit of time. Nisar, yes, go ahead. And then followed by Hima. Be ready after her. Yeah, Nisar, go ahead. Yeah.
I have been used to taking sessions for students and the faculty members, but when I was invited to conduct a Zoom session on work-life balance, I said yes to the offer, but then later on my mind started thinking, "Kaise hoga?" I don't know, I didn't know how to navigate the mute, unmute, and then how to share the screen and all that. So there was a lot of confusion, and I said, "Hoga ya nahi? Kaise karenge?" So then I said, doesn't matter. Maybe this is different, but I have done it earlier. So I did 2-3 practice sessions, and then I conducted the program. It was about 2.5 hours, but it went off very smooth. And then I said, yes, I can do it. I felt very good about it. Yes.
So the positive words were, I can do it. And you also said
I
that you
can
have done
do
it
it.
in the past. Let me try doing it. So those are the things. Good.
Yes.
Thank you. So thank you. Hima followed by Mahesh. Yeah, Hima, go ahead.
Recently, I was facing some insecurity, and because of that insecurity, I started blaming myself, the situation, the other person who is responsible for it. I used to criticize. I used to feel very low. That was my negative thinking cycle. But I strongly believe that everything happens for good, and God has a plan for me.
Good. So I'll
So
interrupt
when
you. Sorry. So these are the two beautiful belief systems related to Supreme, that everything happens for good. Drama mein har ek scene kalyankari hai, and God is always there with us doing the good for us. So good. Thank you. So what was your positive cycle? Go ahead. Yeah.
So when I think that everything happens for good, then I started, what lessons can I learn from this? And I started learning what made me feel so, what made me to come into that situation. I focused on that. And with the help of God, I came out of it. And I am completely positive now. I'm very happy that that incident happened in my life.
Yes. Yes, all of us have this experience that everything in life comes to teach you something, and nothing happens in life without a reason. हाँ? जो भी होता है ना लाइफ में उसका कारण होता है. We have done something in the past, and therefore that is happening with us now. So beautiful sharings. Yes, Mahesh followed by Mansi. Mahesh Patne, go ahead.
Yeah, I share the same experience I had recently of changing the job and facing interview rounds with HR managers and controllers. So I was scared actually, being in the system for 10 years, and this is my second interview only. This was my second interview only. So I was like, I was thinking very negatively in the initial period. Why to live in this kind of situation? This is a secured job. So we stick to that job only, secured. So I was not thinking of changing anything. So again, I watched some videos, how to think positively, how to visualize what you want in your life. So I went through a lot of these videos, visualization, Raj Yoga meditation, and I had given the interview with very confidently, and they say that some people say that within 20 seconds the interviewer selects you. So those 20 seconds I was preparing for 7 days. I prepared it. It is not like that only thinking positively or doing the visualization will not help you. You have to action it out. You have to plan your actions. Yeah,
Right.
I did that. I did that. I did that, and I have cleared the interview, and all the interviews I have cleared. And
So
they
what
had a
was
very
those positive words or the positive belief system you drew on? What was that 1 or 2 words? You want to just share that?
You have to be very confident.
Correct. So you have to be, I am a confident person. Good.
Yes. You have to be very courageous at any
Right.
situation.
Courageous and confidence. So full of values. All positive words, as I said, would be value based. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Can
you.
I move on to, I think I had asked, I think Mansi Shaha. She's not, I think we have lost you. You're not there, can't be seen. So anyone else? Mari Muthu, Shashikant, Gitika? Okay, well, are silent. You all want to share one of, like Vidhi wants to share now because I think she didn't get a chance to do it in the last exercise.
Can I
People
talk?
around, yeah, Vidhi, go ahead. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
No problem, no worries. It's okay. Yeah.
So there was a situation where I have a lot of fear of the other persons, and without any reason scolding me. Okay, so then it was too much tense. My full body used to get tensed, nerves and everything. And in spite of showing so many doctors, they would all just say it is only stress. And then I really worked on myself, and I really convinced myself that I am very clean-hearted and pure. That is other person's behavior. And really, how Baba touches me, Baba helped me so much. And in no time, I came out of it. And then every time that fear triggers, my nerves start, trembling. Then I remind myself that God is with me and I am very clean and pure-hearted. So it's okay. And
right.
can't keep pleasing people. So then I'm really out of it. Just one word, that I am clean and pure. My good wishes for everybody. So that that cycle keeps turning in my mind. Then I'm very relaxed and peaceful.
Right. So good. This is a very nice example which you gave of a typical what we call psychosomatic disease. And it's very common to have these nerve problems or even backache, stress-related headaches. This is all related to stress. And the cause of your stress was you just took on 1 or 2 words, and those words were beautiful, that I am a clean-hearted soul and I'm pure and I'm connected to God, so nothing else can go wrong. So it's good. So a beautiful example of psychosomatic illness, how it has been cured just by positive thinking. Right, and I think Mari Muthu has shown his video. You want to share your, thank you, Vidhi. Mari Muthu can share your experience. Yeah.
I'm an advocate. I have been practicing this Raj Yoga for the last 5-6 years, and I'm quite positive in all my day-to-day actions. But sometimes this negative thought also erupts out. So at that time, I'm facing very difficult to take any decision. But maybe because of that, as you said, I couldn't remove all these negative thoughts. So, but I'm trying, but I couldn't do it. Though throughout the day I'm positive, but sometimes it is coming out. Sometimes it is coming out and it is disturbing me.
So I just wanted one positive word from you which will change. Want to say that word?
No. Will it happen like that only? Though I am confident, by the grace of God, everything will be all right. But sometimes I'm feeling, sorry, if it doesn't happen, this only I'm getting again and again.
Okay, so majority of the times it happens and sometimes it doesn't happen. No problem.
Majority of the time, almost all the time I'm positive thinking only. I'm a peaceful soul, so there is no doubt in it. But sometimes I'm getting this doubt and this negative energy comes out.
Okay, thank you. And I think I'm completely on time with this exercise. Someone else, we have a minute or so, because we have still some more time left for this exercise. Mansi, you want to speak now? I can see you again. Mansi Shah or Mansi. There are two Mansis actually. Okay, who has raised hands? I can't see those raised hands. Why? Um, okay.
So, Manoj, we can see just
Yeah,
two
Rita
hands.
and Vin. Yeah,
Rita and
sorry.
Vinay. Yeah.
Praful bhai, bolo. You were saying
Yeah.
something?
Two hands raised I can see, Rita and Vinay.
Yeah, Rita and Vinay. Yeah, so Rita, okay, maybe followed by Vinay. Yeah. Rita, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. When everyone spoke about all their behaviors and all that, I would not like to repeat it all over again. My problem had been that, like, how do you make a line smaller, look bigger? You make the other person look smaller, so then you become bigger. This is the situation that I have been facing. So my the thing was to do positive. So it gives me some any activity that is my strong point, and I do it. I do my painting, my cooking, whatever, and I am able to overcome these problems. But my biggest thing that I'm trying to say is, give whatever energy that I have put in, it I have my energy has got mixed in with my Shivji's energy. So when Shivji is with me, nothing can go wrong. I cannot do anything wrong. So I'm so confident and I'm so happy. Anything happens, it's fine. He's there to look after. I don't have to bother. So
Right.
I
So
think
good.
this
So it's
thing is very important for me.
right. So good. So it is again drawing upon God's energy. He is Shiv is
Yes,
always with me. Thank you.
yes,
And
he's
last
always with me.
sharing by Vinaya. Vinaya is very enthusiastic to share with every exercise. Go ahead. You're very lucky because there are not many people who want to raise their hands. So you're getting all your chances. So God is with
No,
you today. No problem. Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. I think I thought everybody has got their chance, and you said there's still time raising. Then I
Yeah.
dared to
Therefore,
raise
you
a
can
hand. So
make the most of it. Very good. Very good. I like it. Yeah.
thank you, thank you. Yeah, see the negative chatting that goes in the mind, most of the time previously was, like I'm not loved, no one loves me, and probably, I'm abandoned or I'm not good enough. These were the prominent negative chatting that used to go on, and after being exposed to Brahma Kumaris and this knowledge, I think it really helped me. And the positive thoughts that I give myself is, when I see the opposite person behaving that way, I tell myself, बेचारे मन से बीमार है, और कोई बीमार होता है तो we don't get upset with them. Instead, we try and understand them. So, I started having compassion for myself as well as for them, and landed up not hurting myself. And then again, as you said, like everything happens for our highest good. So what is a lesson for me to learn from this? And whatever is coming my way, seeing the cause and effect relationship, I always tell my mind, when my mind goes into the negative chatting, I tell him this is an effect of my past causes. So probably I have a chance now to break the chain here and set in the positive vicious cycle, rather than, so I visualize myself literally putting a spock into a wheel, like, that wheel is going in an opposite ulta direction, and now I've put a spock, I have stopped, and I've set the motion right in the right direction, is what I do. And then this cycle of positive thoughts start happening. Okay, why this person must be behaving like this, maybe going through a pain, and then how can I not hurt myself and the other person also with my reactions? So, this has really helped me, and I'm
Good.
really
So,
happy.
as you said, it's a positive, not vicious. We call it positive virtuous cycle, full of
Virtuous
virtue.
cycle, yeah.
Just a play
Virtuous
of
cycle.
words. So, thank you. You
Yes.
said that it's a positive word which liked is the compassion towards self and compassion towards others. For people whom you don't know, I had introduced today in the introduction that we have a module on compassion. So, we'll see what is at the end you want us, which all remaining 4 modules, which one you all want us to do. So thank you all of you all for your perfect sharings, and we are perfectly on time now. I feel quite gratified that many of you could share. So we now move on to the next activity, which Praful Bhai is with us. He'll be taking it for you all. Thank you, Praful Bhai, for joining. Over to you, Praful brother. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Manoj. So am I audible? Just wanted to confirm.
Yes, yes, you are very much. It's clear. Yeah.
Okay, great. So, sorry everyone for joining late. Actually, I was occupied with some medical emergency and I just got free right now. So, yeah, I was hearing the wonderful experiences and I'm very happy that 35 of us are there in today's session. And as I had seen the schedule, I believe you all have already gone through a good visualization on SOS, and then Brother Manoj took you with a very good journey of understanding what are the different cycles and what positive thoughts we can create to get rid or probably to change those negative into positive cycles. So yeah, but like moving on, sometimes we hear experience from people that although we know that positive cycle is good, but it is very difficult to go onto that mode. So what will really help us to get on to that mode of tuning into positivity? So there is a very beautiful tool of meditation which probably I would like you all to go through now, and that meditation will help us declutter from all negative thoughts and energize ourselves with those positive energy. So, actually, this positivity is something which is there within us only. It is not, somewhere outside to search for. Y'all might be remembering one story which is very famous, that there was a queen and she was searching for her necklace throughout the palace. She employed so many guards to, or so many soldiers to search outside, even in her country, or where she was ruling. But at the end of the day, she found it in her own neck. uh, and that is how the peace is within us, and probably this positivity is within us. So we will go through a guided meditation, and the flow of the meditation will be such that first we will focus on our breathing, and then gradually we will focus on our thoughts and try to hang on to those positive thoughts. We will experience contentment within us, and slowly again, if during the exercise, if you all feel that you are getting some very good touchings or very good thoughts, you may probably note it down, or you can even note it down later on after the exercise. So let's sit straight. Okay, let's sit relaxed. Whatever that is there on your hands, lap, just get rid of those, and let us go with a beautiful visualization exercise. So I'll share a screen and probably a soothing music which will help you all to focus or go within. Yeah, this is the screen. Okay, so sit relaxed. Sit comfortably with your feet on the floor. Do not keep your feet crossed. Make sure that your hands, your shoulder, your face, everything is relaxed. Allow yourself to become quiet and take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Keep on that few deep breaths in and out. As you're breathing in, you draw the fresh air into yourself, and as you all breathe out, let go any tensions, any worries, any negative thoughts. As you breathe in, again breathe in the positivity, fresh air. With each in-breath, with each inhalation, imagine that you are filling up with positive thoughts and feelings. Breathe in positivity. Let it reach up to your mind. Let it give fresh energy to your brain. And as you do this breathing exercise, you feel that your whole body is being relaxed and all the tensions, worries are getting drained away. Now breathe naturally. Observe your breathing. As you breathe in, and observe it as you breathe out. Just focus on your breathing. Let your breathing settle down and become deeper. Perhaps these are thoughts whirling out. Now I would like you all to take your mind back to the imagination of a relaxed and positive you that you created in the earlier meditation. Visualize how would you be as a relaxed state of mind and as a positive being. This image reflects what you can be when tapping into your inner strength. It reflects your inner self, and you may like to stay with that image or probably create a new one. Sitting in silence, let a thought about being content come into your mind. एक विचार संतुष्टता का अपने मन में लाए. It may be a thought about what being satisfied and content means to you. Be content for a moment. Experience this contentment for a few more seconds. You can feel your inner calm and tranquility starts to resurface. you experience how different it is to shift from one mindset to a more soothing and contented mindset. Let that inner calm and tranquility soothe you and make your mindset more contented. I will pause for a few seconds. Please stay with that experience. So you stay with this soothing, comforting thought. Perhaps in your mind's eye, you can stay there for a longer time and really start to observe the change within you. Soak in that calmness. Or the thought or image that evokes peace and contentment in you. Stay in that state of awareness for a few more seconds. Think of some positive thoughts which you generated during the previous exercise. The thoughts which helped you shift from the negative cycle to the positive one. Experience those thoughts. You can pick one or two thoughts and try to feel that you are in that awareness. You are embodiment of that thought. And that positivity is coming from within. Stay with that soothing, comforting thought for a few more seconds. And you note that your mind is filled with happiness, filled with pleasure, filled with excitement. And you would like to stay in this awareness for as long as you can. I will pause for a few seconds and try to experience this. Probably today, on this special day of independence, you experience that you get rid of all those negative tensions, wasteful thoughts which you never wanted. And on this special day, you fill yourself with that calmness, with that tranquility, with that contentment which you already had. It is just that now you have resurfaced them, and it shall stay with you for as long as you want. When you are ready, turn your thoughts back to the calm of your breathing. Again, focus on your breathing. Observe your breathing. Let your breathing be natural and soothing. Become aware of your body, the chair where you're sitting, the place where you're attending this workshop from, your surroundings. You may like to rub your palms and give a small massage to your face. Cover your eyes, your mouth, and with that positive energy, with that soothing thought, you are ready. You are back to the present moment. So welcome back. This was a short exercise. So I hope you all might have experienced something. So I would really not like you all to come into this mode of speaking, because we all have been doing this exercise for a while. But I would definitely invite you all, probably on the chat window, you all can just write a couple of words. How did you feel? Or what were your thoughts while doing this exercise? So Arush says light. Okay. Any other thoughts anybody would like to share on the chat window? Kanika Jain says relaxing. DK Honey says light. Shashikant says calm. Aruna says silence. Ramakumar says felt calm. Okay, so that's good. Thanks for these sharings. There are a few more sharings coming. Mansi says very relaxed and relieved. Rahul Kumar says all I need, nothing more. Oh wow. So thanks for those beautiful sharings. And sorry, I was on mute. I'm not sure whether you all were able to hear me. So I was just reading out the chat,
We could
all
hear
the
you.
beautiful responses. Could you all hear it, or?
Yes, yes, we could hear.
Okay. Okay, great. So yeah, so this meditation, really helps, or any kind of meditation which soothes our thinking pattern, really helps us get out of that negative things. Because you all might have thought that whenever we think of any negative thing, especially when we come into that negative cycle, you might have thought that, seeing that so many thoughts starts coming onto our mind, we start getting uh, breathlessness, we start getting into anxiety, and sometimes even BP goes high. So this small meditation, probably you can even record for yourself a small commentary, and eventually you all will not even require this commentary. You all can go yourself and experience this calmness. So thanks. I'm seeing a couple of more chat coming up of the feedback. So that's great. So I think we still have half an hour. So let's move on to another exercise. And now let's come into the doing mode. Okay, so good enough time is spent for meditation, visualization. So I would like you all to come into a wonderful activity. Let me share my screen for you all. And this activity is appreciating self and others. Okay, a slight reference was made on appreciation even in the previous part of positivity. And we really saw over there that appreciation is something which automatically gives positivity, or automatically helps us develop that state of mind. So why not, let's do one demonstration. Okay, so we will be doing demonstration amongst ourselves in the group. Hmm? So before we start, I would like you all to grab a paper and pen quickly, and I would like you all to write a special appreciation for someone. Okay, and that would be in a form of gift. So as you all see on the screen, write a positive affirmation that you would like to give as a special gift to any other person. Okay, so it could be anyone, it need not be a specific one. You could think of any person, and the gift which you would like to give them, just write that affirmation. Probably you can write like, you are special because of so and so. Probably you are special because mm, you are always cheered up, you are always smiling, something like that. Or you have the quality of dash dash dash, whatever quality you could think of a special person. So let's quickly write it down. I think you can write one or two or three statements, and once you all have written, quickly raise your hands. I won't ask you all to read it, don't worry. Now this is part A of the exercise. Okay, so have you written? Take your time, maybe a couple of more minutes. Write something special because you want to gift it to someone. So what can you think of? It could be even one or two statements or three statements at the most. So whenever you all have completed writing, you all can raise your hands so that I get to know that yes, we can move ahead. Okay, so I can see a couple of hands getting raised up. Let's wait for another 30 seconds and then we'll move on. Okay, so as you all complete, I would just like to ask Sister Anu that Sister Anu, you would be making the rooms, right?
Yes, yes. They're
Okay,
ready.
okay, great, great. So you're on that. Thanks. Okay, friends. So I see more hands getting raised up. So within 10 seconds, we will stop. Okay, great. So now everyone, attention on the screen. So as we mentioned that this exercise is really relating to appreciating self as well as others. So now first we will be going into the mode of appreciating others. So what you have to do is we will be dividing you all into pairs. Okay, all of you all will be divided into pairs, and you need to give your partner one gift, that special gift you have written, and you should be also taking from the partner that special gift which the partner has written. Okay, so it will be like a exchange. Had it been a physical setup, this exercise is very interesting, but no worries, we are still uh, in a virtual setup and we can look each other, see each other. So I would encourage you all to put your videos on while you share with each other, so that while sharing you all can even see the feelings. For some reason my camera is not working, that's okay. So while sharing you all can see each other, and you all can get those feelings, get that vibration. Okay, and another thing, uh, as you get the gift, don't do it just like a monotonous activity, somebody speaking out. Feel that gift is special to you. Okay, that is a special Independence Day gift you are getting from your partner. And when you give gift to the other one, again be very genuine. Just make that person feel special about that appreciation. I know you all might not know each other. We all are very new to others. Okay, appreciation really works with the ones whom we know very much. But still, let's try and let's give a best shot from our side.
Okay.
So I hope you all are ready. So what Sister Anu will do is, Sister Anu will quickly split you all into batches of 2, and she will be moving on you all to breakout rooms. So all of us will be leaving this room and joining a small room, and in that small room there will be only 2 of you all, none other. Okay, so whoever that person is speaking, it will be only for you, a special you, and even while you share your gift, it will be only for that person. So you all will get a time of 3 minutes. Okay, uh, you all
Okay.
can probably just introduce with your name who you are, and then you can give your gift. First person A gives to second person, and then in 1 minute the second person gives to the first person. So after 3 minutes you all will be given a prompt, and yes, you all will be back into the main room. So any
Okay.
questions anyone has?
If I can add
Okay.
something, I hope everybody has written, because you have to give it to the other person. But when you wrote it for somebody in your life. And that is how this comes as a blessing, actually, that whoever come together, as Brother Praful mentioned, we don't know each other, but it was meant for that person. So that is how it works. And I'm sure you'll feel it was personalized for you. So be ready to share what you have written with the other person. Like Brother Praful said, please open up your video, audio, and speak and share with each other. Take your gift, then we'll see in 5 minutes. So are you all ready? Two people, you will see your partner with whom you will share. ready to fly there. See you. Enjoy your gifts. So Rama Kumar is still here. Okay, he's gone. So Rama, were you not, Rama, you were not given anywhere?
You can assign Rama any other group and Rama can move on. Just check if there is any group with a single member.
Yeah, I can't see, okay, I can't see Rama though in the list. That's why maybe he joined later. How can we do that now?
Okay, so maybe I'll take host control because I can't see the groups either.
Yeah, can I make, okay, there you go.
I think
Are
Rama
we,
has.
we are in the green room. He must be in the, I think it is green room, na? Yeah.
No, green room is.
Okay.
Okay, so I see all of you all have joined the main room. So how was the experience? Did everybody get the gift or?
Actually, people are still joining. Praful bhai, people are still joining. They are coming back now.
Okay.
Just a minute, maybe.
Sure. Let me know once all are in.
Yeah,
Because we
sure.
will let you know.
I'll let you know. Still quite a bit. Maybe people will come back. I think there are just two more. We can continue maybe, or maybe everybody's
Okay,
back.
I think all are back.
Yeah,
You might
sure.
just see the names there, but there should not be green symbol. So yeah, that's okay. So welcome everyone back. So that was a quick, pairing up you all together. So just wanted to know, did you all get your respective gifts, and were you able to give your gifts? All those who could, please raise your hands. Let me see how many of you all could. You all can raise your virtual hand so that we can get a total count. Oh wow, that's great. So does anybody remember what gift they got? Maybe you all can quickly write on the chat box because again sharing may take some time. What was that special independence gift you all got? Okay, so we see compassion. We see Mahesh getting success. Oh wow, that's great. Shashikant got calm. Hima got love and caring. Kanika got helping, caring even more, even before asking. Oh wow. Uh, Ayush got help others. True independence. Manoj Matnani got. BK Honey got lovable. Vinayana got I am loving, caring, jovial. Atharva got what we want in life we achieve. Great. So that's all very good sharing. Again, we are getting caring. Mansi got, Shaila got prosperity, good health. Dr. Pooja got love, caring brings out the rest. BK Atharva got success. Ramakumar got cooperation. RN got respect. So such wonderful values, and such wonderful virtues we all have got. Okay. So do cherish these gifts. Okay. Don't think that अरे उसने ऐसे ही दे दिया होगा. Probably you were that lucky one, or sometimes I always feel, especially when I'm at Brahma Kumaris, whenever we get something called as, there is a small paper we get, a small card, beautiful card, which they call as a blessing card. So whenever we receive those blessings, it has been observed that probably that really fits well for our life. And whenever I take that gift, that blessing cards from anyone, I just feel that that is personal to me. And when we have that feeling, we really start transforming, or we start moving our life towards that direction. So well, thanks everyone. There is another part to this exercise, okay? That is again an interesting part. So I would request Sister Anu to take that. Thank you everyone.
So everybody, thank you so much. So that was great, giving gift to another one, right? So now let's move on to very quickly, give a gift to the self. We are so much have been thinking about positive qualities we saw, felt, experienced in meditation, so many positive qualities. Even we could write an appreciation value for another person in our life that we gave as a gift to somebody. Now it's time for you to give a gift to the self. Are you ready? So I will ask you all to write five positive affirmations, statements or qualities for the self. You can write in this form as I love or like myself because, and be sincere with yourself, be sincere, and this is your gift to yourself, and it is within you. It is true what you are telling to the self. That is the best story that you'll tell today and now onwards every day. So 5 positive affirmations. We'll give you just 2-3 minutes time. Should be very quick, right? So have you all written? You have that within, right? The unending source of positive qualities. And this is your ability to appreciate. As you appreciate others, this is the first responsibilities for the self. So I hope you have written. So time is passing very fast. So this would be the gift you take home. But I think very quickly we can do that. Sharing, I don't think we have time for that, but put in the chat box. Let's see all the emerging positive qualities. Don't know who needs to be muted. Okay, so that's good. Can we see it on the chat box? And I'll read it quickly. Thank you very much. At least we got so much, so many for others. Let's hear for the self. Feeling peaceful, peace. Yes, God's blessings. Brilliant, creative, resourceful, enthusiastic, learner. Very nice. See, 5. You have to give 5 positive affirmation for the self. I love myself because compassionate, self-motivated, God loves me. Yes, caring, loveful, sincere, compassionate, have patience. I'm at peace, caring, am one with Shivji or God, understanding without verbalization, understanding thoughts. We talk, communicate with thoughts, right? Caring, hardworking, always trying to improve myself, honest, truthful, joyful. Then Hima says always, so quickly now coming up, everything so beautiful. I want you to take home, and this is on your billboard there in front of you. Pooja says, pure, follow my inner light, amazing, loving, don't want anything from anyone. Dinesh says that responsible, constant learner, caring. Yeah. Dobriel says, caring, hardworking, always trying to improve myself, honest, truthful. Shashikant says, joyful, caring, loving, compassionate, happy. See? Feels good, right? Manoj Kumar says, peaceful, strong, powerful, will achieve my goals, make my parents proud. Rita says, finding silver lining in everything. BK Honey says, I like myself because I'm God's child, silent, sincere, good learner, give good wishes to others also. Atharva says, honest every time. So beautiful. That feels so good, isn't it? So this is what we discovered today, that we have that oasis of all the values within. So keep bringing out and give to the self and others. Share it. Thank you very much. With this, we are almost reaching to the end of the session. And now I'll request Dr. Manoj, brother, to take us forward.
Okay, so thank you. You enjoyed all your breakout room sessions. Actually, I was with someone, but that person wasn't there. I can't see her now also. Anyway, so we'll just do a session review what we did since morning after the introduction. We all went into a visualization mode. Sister Anu took you into that SOS approach whereby you all stopped, full stop, and then maybe you all stood for a minute, then observed, detached, in a detached way, you all observed from a distance, and then you all could steer. That means you all gave your thinking a positive direction. After that, in a similar manner, I took you into recycling those negative thoughts. And the way to recycle them is just consider one belief system about self which is highly positive, or one positive thought, even if it's not there in your belief system, it's coming from outside. Look at that, or even God, who is the supreme power, who is full of not only positivity but highly elevated consciousness. So you can just latch on to God, and whatever positive thoughts you get, you can then convert from negative to positive. After which then we had Praful Bhai, who joined us, though late, but better late than never. So he took you all into that guided meditation, which was tuning into positive thoughts. So there's a bit of difference between the visualization, which the first exercise, and second one was meditation after my exercise. So visualization is something you do it from your third eye, and we say intellect, buddhi, which sees the images. We think in the form of images. Though our mind is constantly thinking, but our intellect, buddhi, is constantly seeing those in the form of images. So as human beings, we always think in the form of images. So visualization was that, and meditation is slightly different from visualization, whereby you calm your mind, you give your mind a direction. So that's what we did in the tuning into positive thoughts. You became silent, you became relaxed first by concentrating on your breathing, and then went into meditation, in a meditative mode. And finally, the last activity for positivity module, and for today as well, which is the part 3 of the module, is appreciating self and others. And this basically was a replica, or it was a take forward from the appreciation activity which we had done in the second part. As again, I'll just try to revise these 4 qualities, or the 4 principles of appreciation. First is, the appreciation should be genuine. It should come from within. Therefore, all of us are again telling you all that take it as a special independence gift for you. It is special, specifically for you. It is not a monotonous activity, as Praful Bhai told. It is something which has to be taken. You have to realize it has come from someone. It is exclusively for you, not for general, for everyone. Then second thing is you have to be specific while appreciating to people, specific for whatever work they are doing, for example. Rather than telling them, wow, very good. That's something very general. But wow and very good for what? So you have to tell them, wow, good for your this assignment or dash dash whatever work they are doing. I think I'm sorry I hadn't put this. So therefore I was probably very low volume, right? I'm a sister, but now I'm better.
You were fine.
But you all were,
We could
I
hear
was
you.
fine.
Yes.
You could hear me, but it was low volume. Now it should be fine. I realized that suddenly now. Then the third rule for appreciation is you have to identify the human quality which is associated with that appreciation. So if I tell someone, wow, great, your assignment you did was very good. But what further? So you did your assignment with what? With lot of dedication, with lot of hard work, with lot of sincerity. So all those beautiful values should come out. So your appreciation should be value based. That's the third thing. And last is beware of spoilers. Like if you tell them, good, the assignment was done with lot of hard work and a lot of sincerity, but I wonder if you could do that on a daily basis. So like that is like जो भी appreciation किया उस पे पानी फिरा दिया. So we should not use spoilers. It is important to realize that spoilers have become a very common thing of our day-to-day life. We use spoilers very routinely and casually. Like I remember the other day Anu's sister was remembering about her kid that the room was good, but then at the end she used to just casually and routinely say, hope you could do that on a daily basis, or why don't you do that daily? So that really fizzles out or spoils out your entire appreciation. So might as well not do the appreciation. So people say then हम उनको feedback दें ही नहीं क्या, हम उनको उनके progress के लिए उनको बताएं नहीं? बताओ, no doubt you can always tell them, but not at that point of time and not specifically in front of others, because when we appreciate people we usually appreciate them in front of others, and then it can have a long lasting influence on the mind of the person if you are doing it in front of others but followed by a very bad spoiler. So we have to be very, very careful not to use spoilers. Sorry, I went into a bit of detail, though it was not part of this, but I think since it's the last exercise and we have to carry appreciation with us as a spiritual tool from Vihasa. So it's important to realize that we don't use spoilers. So there you go, last 3 minutes left. And thank you so much for joining us with all these sessions. Yeah, if you can quickly type in the chat box what module you want. Values, compassion, cooperation, or peace. I know I have taken Praful Bhai's part in being, oh, so I can just see the values coming. Sorry, I mean the chat's coming. So values, cooperation, if Anu Bhain and Praful Bhai can just keep a track. So it's a mix, peace, compassion, values, cooperation, values. I think values is, again, peace has come second time. I can't decide. So it's values and peace is rocking. So we have to do these two. Is that okay, both of you? We can discuss that later. But values and peace have come more often than others. Okay, so over to both of you. Any closing comments? Yeah, I'm sure Dr. Mehta is also around. I don't know. I can't see him anymore in the video mode or audio mode. If Dr. Mehta can just give a few closing comments.
Yeah, Dr. Mehta is there.
Yeah, but,
I want to mention something. There were few
yeah, please
people.
go ahead. Yeah.
There were few people requested that if they can get the recording. So Praful Bhai, I think at least 3 people. So I wrote to them that please send the request in the email and we'll look into that. So I'm not sure if we can do that. But yes, that was one thing. People were asking today, 3 or 4 requests. And yeah, there were many values I saw further too, but yeah, it was
I think
beautiful.
Dr. Mehta is not around, so it's okay. So we can just ask all the participants to just put your video on for a group photo, which I think Praful Bhai will be helping us to take.
Yeah,
Should
sure.
you,
Thank
yeah.
you, Dr. Manoj. So maybe all can quickly put on your videos. We can have a small group photo so that our session for today's Independence Day becomes a memorable one.
With all their smiles and that positive qualities, right? That all the gifts you got today.
So just experience that you are that embodiment of gift which you got. Okay. So on the count of 3, I will click the photo.
Everyone, please open up. Whoever.
3. Okay, I think a couple of them still opening the videos, so
Right.
let's wait for them.
Yeah.
Some probably might be checking their hairstyle and things like that, which is good.
I
Some are
can see
checking
you
their
sitting in a
background.
hotel
So
room, in a very lavish hotel room, Praful bhai, a nice
Yeah.
merchant's.
yeah, I'm back to Pune, Manoj, Dr. Manoj. Last time I was in Mumbai. So yeah. Okay, so let's quickly click the photo. 3, 2, 2, 3, 4 more opening up the cameras. Let's
Yeah.
wait for 5
Please
more
open
seconds.
up
So
everyone.
yeah,
All
so
the
meanwhile y'all open, I'll quickly share one slide with you all. Okay, keep your cameras open, everyone, so that okay, I think everybody's open. So let me first do this clicking thing, clicking the photo. 3, 2, 1. One more photo I'll click. 1 second. I'll just paste this photo around. Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Manoj
Okay.
brother, very nice, huh? You put a light focused on you.
Yeah, y'all can try that. I'm being very resourceful, don't want to on the tube.
Yeah, so we can just see Manoj bhai and not the background. That's fine. So everyone, just a few concluding thing. Maybe somebody's on the phone. If you can mute them.
Yeah, somebody on phone can mute, please.
Yeah. So well, we had decided about this value of cooperation for next Saturday, but I believe
Yeah, we
Manoj
can.
bhai took a call. We can change this to positivity. Sorry, not positivity. What was the word for maximum? I
Peace.
didn't.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace or values?
Values and peace both. So decide now only. I think values, we'll do values.
Okay, let's do values. So that's fine. We'll not do cooperation then. Okay, this was what we thought earlier. So the date will be Saturday 22nd, okay, which is the coming Saturday. This will be our 12th session and the same time. So, the website which you see on the screen, jagdambabhavan.org/event/register from Monday. We'll open the links on Monday. Why we ask for registration? Because as you all know, this is a small group and we have a lot of interaction. So if suddenly 50-60 people start coming in, then we won't be able to have that interaction. So if you have any questions, any requests for recordings or things like that, you all can email us, or there's a WhatsApp number on the screen, so we can help you all to the extent possible. But let me tell you all, these recordings are not made public because we sometimes do share our confidential information, and we want to help maintain the privacy of all the participants, so that the sharing is done without any prejudice or without any consent. So if we share the recording, it should be just with you all, should not be shared with anyone else. That is the only request. That's all from my side. So hope to meet you all next time back next Saturday, and we'll start with a new module, something new to explore, something new to experience. That's all from my side. Have a nice weekend. I believe most of you all must be having today holiday, and tomorrow Sunday as it is we have holiday. So have a nice 2 days weekend and a good break. Om Shanti. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the independence and the positive values. And I look forward to see you all next week.
Thank you.
Bye. Take
Thank you.
care.
Thank you. Bye. Take care. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Seriously. So because